I'm Jason Hoffman. My goal is to help you have the confidence to just press go live. Changes in the Mevo ecosystem are bringing new options to multicam users. Included in those changes is the Mevo Pro subscription, which unlocks the Mevo Go app and all the usefulness that comes with it. Many churches see the need to multi-stream. Multi-streaming allows us to connect with our audience, whether they are on Facebook or YouTube or any of the other avenues that we send our stream out. Well, the Mevo Pro subscription is going to allow us multi-streaming. There are many other things unlocked by the Mevo Pro subscription, but let's start with multi-streaming. Since it's already something that many churches use, and they use services like Restream.io or Caster.io. As a matter of fact, here at my church, we have streamed to both Facebook and YouTube at different times in our live streaming history. And whether we used Restream or Caster, we have the option to send to Facebook, YouTube, all the other major destinations, plus RTMP streaming. The cost for those two services ranges from Restream has a free option to send to 2 destinations, but you have to live with Restream's own branding imprinted on your stream. Caster has a $12.50 a month option. Now each of them has pricing that goes up into the $100+ a month for the different features that they offer, but to get started, Caster has a $12.50 a month if billed annually. That's the cheaper of the 2 options that allows your own branding. Restream's next option above the free price is going to be a $16 a month if billed annually, and it's going to gain you access to many more destinations at one time, and it's going to remove their own branding. It's also going to unlock the ability to stream to Facebook pages and groups instead of just your Facebook homepage. Comparatively, the Mevo Pro subscription is a $12.50 per month cost if billed annually. It's going to unlock multi-streaming, simultaneous streaming to all the destinations that you need. It's going to allow you to put your own branding in if you so choose. There's no Mevo branding attached to it. In that multi-streaming option, you also, of course, have RTMP as a destination if you like. And I want to remind folks, in Multicam, for single destination streaming, you can do Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or RTMP. Those options are there. They're just one destination at a time. Within Multicam, no subscription required. But the subscription to Mevo Pro is going to allow us the exhaustive list of the features that are now coming out in the Mevo ecosystem. In addition, you also gain access to a Streamlabs account. Included in the $12.50 annual billed monthly subscription rate, you get a Streamlabs account and many other accounts associated with Logitech's services. Streamlabs would give you the ability to stream from a desktop, not just a mobile device, for example. Those are all unlocked with that $12.50 a month billed annually subscription to Mevo Pro. Moving past the cost of the Mevo Pro subscription, running the Mevo Go app on a mobile device is going to bring in features that we've been clamoring for since Multicam was released. The ability to run announcement loops inside your stream, the ability to do video pre-roll or post-roll, bringing additional video from a device into your stream. Those kinds of things are being added with the Mevo Go subscription, and one of the things that may be the most beneficial to churches is the ability to take a mobile device, a smartphone or a tablet, run the Mevo Go app on that smartphone or tablet, and bring that in, camera, audio, or screencast as another input into your Multicam stream, running it through the Multicam software that is a free download on your local app store. If the mobile device you want to use in your stream to use as a secondary camera or to run your additional media on, an Android device will need to run at least Android 8, and an iOS device will need to run iOS 14. If it will run either of those operating systems, if it's new enough to do that, it's new enough to handle the Mevo Go app and run the media that you're wanting it to, whether it be camera with audio, whether it be just audio, or whether it be the screencast, which allows you to show your Canva presentation from a secondary device into your stream, because Mevo Go is picked up on the network by the Multicam app. Let me show you what that looks like as we add a couple of sources into Multicam. One of the amazing things about Mevo Go is that you don't even have to have a Mevo camera to set up your stream. You can download the free Multicam app from your App Store or Play Store, and you can use a mobile device. Doesn't even have to be yours. You can borrow the mobile device from one of the folks in your church. Say, hey, on these Sundays, can I use your tablet or can I use your phone to run this into our live stream? And so just for the cost of the Mevo Pro subscription, plus your control device like this iPad here, you can set up your live stream. So let's put a couple of sources into our mix here. I have available to me in this room 2 Mevo cameras and 2 Mevo Go sources. I'm going to click on the blue plus at the bottom, and let me show you something about the way this is organized now. All the things that are on the top of the screen in this section, above where it says Mevo Pro, all these things are included free from using Multicam. If you have your Mevo cameras and a control device, you can run your live stream. To add the extra things we've been talking about, we're going to need the Mevo Pro subscription. And the ability to sign up is built into the Multicam app. All you have to do is follow the links. I've already done so I won't get to show you that. So let's start by adding a couple of inputs that are running Mevo Go. I have an iPad mini. It is not the new version. It is one of the older ones. So the iPad, I'll connect to that. And I have an iPhone 11 Pro Max, I think it is, and so we'll connect to that as well. Hit continue, and now you can see I have 2 inputs. One of them is stream casting. The iPad is stream casting, and as I scroll through the Mevo Pro website, you can see that it's just simply sending it over. I also have a shot here at the back of the church so that you can see what an iPhone would look like whenever it's being used as a camera. One of the great features about the Mevo Go running audio and video, running your camera, is that it uses its built-in lenses. And so I have a 2x zoom on this particular phone. If I were running my iPhone 13 Pro Max, I'd have a 3x zoom. And it actually does use those cameras, according to the folks at Mevo. It will cycle through them as I change the magnification in the Mevo Go app. It's going to cycle through and give me a true zoom. Now, on the camera itself, I also have the ability to pinch and zoom farther in. I'll show you that in just a second. Now let's go ahead and add a couple of those Mevo cameras. Before I go any farther, let me kill the audio on what I am, because that's probably going to give us a better sound if we just have the single audio coming in. So in the camera section, I'm going to go in and I'm going to find the 2 cameras that I have set up on this network. So long as all these devices are attached to the same network, I can run whatever I want to, whatever my network will handle. However good my router quality is, I'm going to be fine running these through. I can also, of course, wire Ethernet my Mevo Starts into the system. So you can see that I have these 2 cameras, my Mevo Go on my iPhone and one of my Mevo Start cameras side by side. Show you what that looks like while we're streaming through that Mevo Go camera. So here it is. I've attached these 2 to a microphone stand. I'm not using the mic that's on top of that Mevo Start, but I am filming through the Mevo Go app on that iPhone. So what you're getting now is what we've been talking about, running a mobile device into Multicam for streaming so that I can have an iPhone be one of my setups. So I have this iPhone. Let me grab that iPad right quick. So I have this iPhone that I'm talking to now. I have the Mevo Start that is next to it that I'm talking to now, both as active cameras in this Mevo Multicam setup. Bring you back over so you can see what it is we're talking about here. And then I have another Mevo Start that is up here on the platform. And this is one of the cameras that's in use for my regular Sunday services. Having this camera as one of my Mevo starts in the setup, having the camera that I'm walking toward now as another of my Mevo starts. That's the traditional way I've been using multicam for quite some time now. Adding in an iPhone as one of my inputs and adding in anything that I can show on the screen of this iPad is an absolute tremendous benefit to churches whenever they want to be running their announcements for the morning before the service starts, when they want to have a separate video message that happens maybe after the service is over to give contact information for the church. These are pieces of a live stream for a church that are incredibly important, very valuable, level up a church's live stream. And for $12.50 a month, plus the access to a secondary or another smart device that will allow them to run the Mevo Go app and greatly increase the reach and the effectiveness of their live streams. Something as simple as being able to run this little loop of announcements of things happening in the life of this church, that makes our at-home audience feel connected the way they want to feel connected to their church family.